Hello everybody, welcome to 30 minutes of flow. So for this video, we'll be warming up our body and to prepare ourselves for our titibhasana, which is also known as a Firefly pose. So there will be some hip mobility drills, hip stretches, as well as some hip stability work. If your hips are tight, do prepare, get ready 2 blocks, alright, so that to help us to go into that arm balancing posture later. Again, not to worry if you do not have it in your practice, you can still stay in your stretches or do whatever you need just to open up the hips even more. Alright, when you're ready, let's get your props and let's get started. Let's all start lying down onto your backs. So from here, let's extend the left leg out, keep the right leg up to the sky. Alright, we're going to draw big circles, alright, with our right leg clockwise, anti-clockwise, right, just to lubricate the hip joint, to warm up the hips, alright. So not to let your right leg touch the floor, palms down, keeping your hips square. Just draw big circles, so draw right leg go all the way to the left, up to the sky, and bring it to the right side, just hovering over the floor. And then do like this, maybe for 5 times, one direction. And then switch the other direction 5 times. So as much as you can, also try to work a bit on the core. Keep pressing that lower back down to the floor. Use the strength of your hip flexor, your glutes, alright, to actually circle the hips. When you're done 5 times, anti and clockwise, both direction, right, you can hug, interlace the hands, hug behind your thighs, pull the thigh closer to you and just bend the knee, right knee and straighten up. So to further warm up the hamstring, keep the right thigh as close as you can towards your chest, just moving the bottom part of your legs, bend and straighten a few times. Good, very nice. Release, let's switch sides. Now kick that left leg up all the way, 90, palms down. Let's start to draw circles. So any direction you like to start with. So again, 5 times clockwise. Start to feel your joints, your hip joints working. Remember to breathe, deep breaths. Relax the shoulders, press the shoulder blades down to the floor. Right. Hands maybe pressing lightly on the floor just for a little support. Very nice. Do not rush, you can take your time. Once you're done with the 5 times both direction, just kick that left leg up to the sky, interlace your hands behind that left thigh, pull that left thigh close to your body, and then bend that left knee and straighten a few times. If you can't fully straighten, so this is the maximum that you go, just stay there, but try to keep that left thigh, right, hug in towards your stomach. Very nice. And slowly, when you're done, just release. Alright, bring both knees to your chest. And just rock yourself all the way up to sitting. Let's come to your tabletop position. We're going to hover your knees off the floor. So we're going to hover the knees off. So press through the palms, round the shoulder blades and upper back. Protract the shoulder blades and let's hover the knees off the floor. Keep the core engaged, tucking your belly in towards the spine. Let's do our shoulder taps. We're going to start with right hand tapping the left shoulder and then tap the other side. Try to keep your hips as stable as you can. Keep tapping here. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Alright, stay in your hovering position. We're going to try. If you can, try to bring your right hand forward and stay here. If you can go further, maybe reaching that left leg back. Find that balance just for 3, 2 and slowly drop that left knee down. Good. Inhale, reach your right hand and left leg out opposite direction. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, crunch it in. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale, stay there. Release that right palm down, left leg sticks up. Right. Angle your right foot outside, reach the left hand up. Let's go for your baby half moon. So left hand, catch your left ankle, kick that left leg away from you into your hands. Send your chest forward, holding there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, just release that leg, left hand up to the sky, left leg still floating up from the floor. You're just gonna pass that leg up and down like this. So tap that left big toe and kick back up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg stays up. Now reach that left hand down, angle your right foot back in. Bring your left knee to tap that left tricep or left armpit as high as you can. Let's try to straighten that left leg out to the side. Flexing the left foot. Hold there for 5, 4, round the back more. 3, 2, and step that left foot outside of the left palm. Good. Right. Crawl that right knee a little back. So coming to that lizard lunge. Right. Inhale, send the chest forward. Look up to the sky. Exhale, diagonal half splits as you shift your weight back, straighten that left foot, flex the toes. 2 more times, inhale, exhale. 1 more time, inhale, exhale. Right, stay here in your diagonal half splits for those who can. Maybe reaching the elbows down to the floor and keep drawing and squaring the hip. So left hip pulls back for 3, 2, and 1. Right, you're going to walk your hands towards the right side. Right, you're going to tuck your back toes, lift that back knee off, Skandasana. So Skandasana and half squat on that back knee. Alright, we're going to stay here just for a little stretch here. So you can bring your palms to your heart center. Use the right elbow to push that right thigh out. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go for a frog pose. So palms down. Just set that right knee down. Left knee also sets down. Open your knees out as wide as you can. So just to make sure that your ankle and your knee is in one straight line. Flex the toes behind and then start to drop the elbows down. If you're low enough, chest down to the floor. And try, if you like a deeper stretch, let's push that hips backwards. Alright, push it backwards towards your feet. You'll feel a little more on that inner thigh. 5 more breaths, deep breaths in and out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right, wherever you are, come back up to your elbows and back to your palms. Just draw your knees in slightly. Alright, come back to that Skandasana position. So your right foot steps down, left leg is straight. Walk your hands all the way to the front, Malasana. Step your right foot outside of your right palm. Alright, from here, we're going to just do a little bit of hip mobility drill. So I'm just going to move to the center. Right, grab your opposite elbows in front of you. You're just going to drop your knees inwards. So let's start with the right knee. Drop your right knee inwards and back up. Left and up. Right, up, left and up. Right, up. Left and right and left, right and left. Remember to breathe. Right and left. 2 more times. Right and left, right and left. Good. Back to your Malasana. Right, palms down in front. And from here, let's hop back to your plank pose. And let's go through our different version of Vinyasa. So from here, bend the elbows, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Keep that toes tucked under. As you exhale, you're going to draw your right knee to your chest in your plank position. So lift the hips up, right knee to the chest, to your nose. Inhale, back to upward dog. Opposite side, exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, upward dog. Go for a second Chaturanga if you can. So back to Chaturanga, plank pose, downward dog. Right, let's So again, practice that one more time. Inhale, shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward dog. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Upward dog. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, upward dog. Right, either here, you can skip the second chaturanga or go for the second one. Push up the plank. Downward dog. Alright, gonna do on the second side. So from here, bending your knees, hovering that tabletop position. Let's start with a shoulder tap. This time starting from the left hand, tap right shoulder. And go on, keep going and keep tapping here. Keeping your hips as stable as you can. Keep your spine parallel to the floor. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work. Opposite side now. We're going to reach that left hand forward. If you need to, drop your knees down to the floor. And if you can, extend that right leg back. Hold that for 5, 4. You got this. 3, 2, and slowly set that left knee down to the floor. Inhale, reach up tall. Exhale, crunch it in, elbow to knee crunch. Inhale to extend. Exhale, crunch it in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Right leg stays up, left hand down. Angle your left foot out, right hand up to the sky. Right, catch your back foot and kick that right foot into your hands. Open up the chest to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release, right hand up to the sky. Keep that right leg floated. Just tap that right toes down and bring it back up. 5, 4, working on the glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Right, and from here, reach that right hand down, angle your left toes back in, bring that right knee to tap that right armpit. Let's try to straighten the right leg as much as you can to the front. Hold that, flexing the foot. 5, 4, breathe. 3, round the back more. 2, and then step that right foot outside the right palm. Great job. Right, crawl that left knee backwards. So for your lizard lunge here, inhale, melt the chest forward, look up. Exhale, shift back to your diagonal half split. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, shift back. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, shift back. Holding here. If you can, elbows down to the floor. Keep drawing that right hip back. Stretch it out for 5, 4. You can always place elbows onto a block if you need to. 3, 2, and 1. Alright, come back to your palms. Walk your palms towards your left side. Skandasana. So spin that back knee off. Step that left foot down. Skandasana to the back. Just for a moment here, palms to your heart. Elbows pushing that thigh out. Very nice. Let's come to your wide-legged stance. So straighten up both legs. So we did frog pose earlier. This time, you can either go for one more time frog pose, or we're going to go and slide down all the way for your wide-legged split. I'm sorry, I'm facing to the back. Let me just switch sides. Right. So go down as slow as you can. If you can, chest down to the floor, reach your arms forward and breathe. If you're in a frog pose, same thing. Try to go a little lower this time. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Slowly coming back all the way up. Alright, and use your palms. Maybe wriggle your heel toe, your feet back to a wide-legged stance. And walk your hands back towards the front of your mat. Step your left foot forward. Let's come back to Malasana. Alright, this time you're going to lift your heels off for your Malasana. Reach your arms out forward. Right, try to open your knees out as wide as you can, and let's do just little pulses here. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it there. Come up a little higher. Open your knees out wider for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Set your heels back down. Right, maybe heel to your feet slightly closer. Take a seat all the way down to your bum. I'm just going to face back to the front. A little bit of compression drill as well. So we're going to place your fingertips down by the center. You're going to try, if you need to, keep that knee bent. If you can, straighten your legs all the way up, coming to that V shape. All right, we're going to do little pulses here. So down and up, pulses like this. Go for 10, 9. If you can, arms reaching forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bend your knees, slowly release. Take a quick butterfly stretch. Inhale, exhale, fold. One more exercise. Almost similar. I'm gonna show you what we're going to do. All right, while in your stretch, I'm just going to show you. Same thing, fingertips down to the front. We start with keeping our knees bent, point your toes. You're going to straighten out, down, bend the knees, and second time straighten up, high. So you're going to go down and up like this, okay? So when you're ready, fingertips down. Let's do that together. Let's try to aim for 5 times, all right? 1 set is down and up. Let's bend the knees, float the feet off, point your toes, and let's go down and up. 5, down and up. 4, down and up. 3, down and up. Last one, down. You know we're going to hold it there. So now we're going to hold it here. Up high, reach arms forward. For 10, breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6, higher. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bend your knees in front. Cross your legs, palms down. Hop or step back, plank pose. Let's go through Vinyasa. Bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Push up to plank. Downward dog. Very nice. As you inhale this time, let's sweep that right leg up to the sky. Open up the hips, scorpion tail. Exhale, right knee to that right tricep to tap. Circle the hips, open up again, scorpion tail. Exhale, right knee to that right tricep. Right, keep that right knee, towards that right. Try to glue them together. Side plank, spin that back heel down, reach that left hand up to the sky. Hold there for 5, 4, knee touching the tricep. 3, 2, and you're going to step your right foot outside of your right hand. Nice. Let's bind in our side angle pose. Reach your right hand back. Reach your right hand under. Sorry, left hand back. Right. Hook. Right. If you can, right hand grab onto that left wrist. Roll that left shoulder up. Breathing there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to try to straighten that right leg. So if you need to, back leg take 1 step forward. If this bind is difficult for you in triangle, just release your hand. You can take a normal triangle pose. Another 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. We're going for a wide-legged stance here. So from here, nothing change. Just turn your right toes inwards towards the long edge of the mat. And keep that bind here, fold down, holding there. Just for 3, 2, and 1. All right, and then release your hands. We're going to take a wide-legged stance here. So walk your hands right behind all the way to the back as low as you can. Reach the crown of head down to the floor. So in your wide-legged stance, toes pointing inwards. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Slowly walking back to the center. Walk your hands all the way back to the front. Go for your pyramid stretch. So square your hips. Draw your right hip back. Inhale, lengthen the spine.
Exhale, fold down. And for those who can, option, you can walk your hands back, or you can even take prayer hands at the back. Bring your chin to touch your front shin. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Wherever you are, good. Release. Palms down, framing the right foot, bring your body up halfway. We're going to do jump switch in our legs, alright, for 3 times, alright, and 3 sets, okay? So I'm going to show you, you're going to hop like that. 1, 2, 3, okay? We're going to do 3 sets. So let's start, alright, right leg back, forward, left leg back. Ready? And let's go. Hop for 1, 2, 3, and go again. 1, 2, 3, and one more. 1, 2, 3. So your left leg is front, then swing that left leg back, bend, and you open up your hips, scorpion tail. Exhale, left knee towards the left tricep, tap it in. Circle the hips, open up, scorpion tail. Very nice. One more time, left knee high as you can, towards the left armpit. Alright, keep that knee, stick to the left tricep, spin that back heel down, right hand up for that side plank. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then step that left foot outside of your left hand. Good. Let's go for your bind. So left hand under, right hand behind. Left hand grab onto your right wrist if you can. Roll that right shoulder back and down. Stay there for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Triangle pose, straighten that left leg. If you need to release that bind, go ahead. And back foot, you can take 1 step closer if it helps you, right, to bind. Keep rolling that right shoulder up towards the sky. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Keeping that bind as much as you can. Then go for a wide-legged stand. Turn your left toes inwards. Right, let's face to the long edge of the mat. And fold down. Last 2 more breaths. 1 more inhale. And exhale, release that hands. Right, from here, we're going to try as much as you can. You're going to bring your shoulders underneath your knees. Okay, so you can shorten the stance if you need to. Bring your shoulder underneath your knees. And then try to see if you can bring your hands to hook together at the back. I'm not sure whether you can see. So bring your hands as much as you hook together. Then try to straighten that legs. So straighten the legs up as much as you can. And if you need a towel, just grab a towel behind. And then try to straighten up as much as you can. So I have a strap here. Right, if not, it's okay. Just work on bringing your shoulders as much as you can underneath your thighs, your knees. And then try to work on straightening up that leg. We're just going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wherever you are, bend the knees, release your hands out. Go back to that wide-legged stance, walk back to your front top of your mat, taking your pyramid pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Make sure you square the hips, both heels and both feet is down. Exhale, fold. Option, you can walk your hands behind, or you can take your prayer hands at the back. Right, you can do what you have done earlier. For 5, bring your chin to your front shin. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, release that hands down, framing that left foot. You can bend that left knee a bit. Let's do our jump switch again. 3 sets, 3 times each. Ready? And let's go for 1, 2, 3. And let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Step back, plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, right knee to the chest. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, left knee to the chest. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank pose. Downward dog, exhale. Lift the heels, bend your knees, look forward. Let's hop to Malasana. So hop lightly outside of your hands, coming to Malasana. So let's try to go for an active Malasana. So do not use your elbows to push that thigh. Just bring your palms to your heart.
And then open your knees out as wide as you can. Alright, from here, we're going to stand up to on warrior 3 onto that right leg. So as you come up, kick that left leg back. Warrior 3. Back to Malasana. And now on the left side. Malasana, onto the right side. Malasana, to the left. Good, Malasana. And this time, you're going to reach your right hand out, left hand up to the sky. We're going to take a bind, reach your right hand behind, left hand wrap, bind over that right knee, and then look up towards the ceiling, towards your left side. And from here, we're going to try to come up to standing. Right, so you're going to stand up onto your left leg. So maybe wriggle your right foot slightly closer to the center. Come onto your tippy toes, onto your right leg. Right, lift the bum up. Slowly start to stand up as you pick that right leg up. Alright, if this is too difficult, you can stand up first and then hugging that right knee to your chest. Stand up nice and tall. Very nice. From here, gently and with control, release that leg. Right, peace finger grab onto your big toe and then kick that right leg forward. For Uttita Hasta Padangusasana A, left hand onto that left hip and slowly open out to the side. So open your right leg out to the side. So keep that hip squared towards the center. So if you can't open out to side, just stay at 45. You want to make sure your hips are still squared to the front. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Back to the center. Slowly. We're going to come back how you came up here. So again, bend your right knee. Alright. Hands wrap around that right knee. Stand up tall. Slowly. Squat back down to the Malasana. So bend that left knee. And with good control, slowly step your right foot down. Back to Malasana. Nice. Release that hand. Let's do everything the same on the other side. Palms to your heart. Let's start with Warrior 3 on the left leg. Stand up, Warrior 3. And down. Right leg, Warrior 3. And down. Warrior 3 on the left side. Exhale down. Stand up on the right. And down. Good. And now, let's wrap around that left knee. So, left hand wrap around the left knee, right hand goes to the back. Look up to the sky. Roll the right shoulder down. Same thing on this side. We're going to try to stand on your right leg this time. So, wriggle your left foot slightly towards the center. Come up to your tippy toes. Hips up. Slowly pick that left leg off the floor. This side should be a stronger side. Stand up tall onto that right leg. Good. And then release. Slowly release that hands. Peace finger grab onto your left big toe. Right hand onto your hip. Extend that leg forward. If it's hard to keep that left leg straight, you can keep the knee bent like this. Focus on one gazing point. Keep your hips squared. Start to open out to the side. If you like a little more challenge, you can also look to the opposite side. Last 3. Very nice. 2. And 1. Back to the center. Alright, let's go back to how you came in. Bend that left knee. Left hand and wrap around the knee. Right hand behind. Squat down. Bend that right knee. And then back to your Malasana. Great work. Release. Now that your hips are warm up, let's start to work on our titibhasana. So you're going to come up to standing. Grab your 2 blocks. Right, you could place the block behind your feet. Place it shoulder width distance apart. So like what we've done earlier, you're going to try to wriggle your shoulders right underneath your knee, underneath that leg as much as you can. Right, placing the hands. Right, you can bend your knees as much as you can. Place your palms onto the block. So this gives you a little height. Will help you to come to that pose a little easier. So you start to sit back and lean back. Make sure not to go too fast or you start to lose the balance. So as you start to sit back or keep the elbows bent,
you'll find lightness at your feet. So you try to work a bit on that counterbalance. So once you start to find lightness, maybe just try to lift one leg off at a time like this, just to see how it feels. Right, keep pressing the hand onto the block. Once you think that, okay, you can try to maybe lift both legs. All right, slowly hover both legs off, keeping your knees bent first. See how that feels. So this will work a little bit on arm strength as well. And then if your hamstrings are ready, maybe straighten one leg at a time, straightening one leg at a time. And if you're ready, straightening both legs up at a time. Right, and then slowly, when you're done, step it back down. Okay, so you have a little bit of time on your own. You can always, continue this practice. Alright, just to show you how you're supposed to practice your titibhasana. Alright, just a little bit of cool down. Lie down to your back. You can continue practicing if you need. If you like to cool down, just hug your knees, rock side to side. Let's take a supine twist. Arms out, extend. And then drop your knees to the right, look to the left. Come back to your breath. And then back to the center, drop it to the left, look to the right. Right, back to the center. Right, take your last happy baby here. Right, press your knees down. Right, you can continue to take any stretches you like. You can stretch out in your pigeon. You can continue to work on your firefly pose since your hips are more warmed up. And release that happy baby. Right, you can lie down in Shavasana. Relax your shoulders down. Relax your breath. Deep breaths in and out through the nose to settle down. You can continue with your Shavasana or any stretches. I'm going to end the video here. So thank you all again for joining me for this slightly over 30 minutes flow here. Alright, so let me know any requests or if there's any other arm balancing or probably inversions that you'd like to work on. Alright, thank you all again. Hope you have a good sweat. Namaste.